Today's Between Master and Disciples Go Beyond the Difficulties of Life will be presented in Formosan and English with subtitles in Arabic, Olaxese or Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czechoslovak, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Russian, Spanish, and Thai.
Formosa 台湾是一个小岛，但遍布大自然的神奇美景，自北到南。北部地区有古城、原住民村、美艳的山峰、美丽的水墙，甲雕刻精幽的庙宇。中部地区有一hệ的美景，闪耀的海洋、湍急的河流，甲翠绿的松林。南部是本岛出名的文化中心，到即嘛犹原保有真侪早期移民初到此地时的传统。
2007年初，青海无上师回应了咱世界会员新直的渴望，伫2007年2月18参加新年的庆祝活动。甲来自全世界大约1万名的世界会员甲贵宾，伫福尔摩沙欢庆猪年的旧历新年。这吉祥日子的当日，嘛是全球优秀领导奖的颁奖典礼。青海无上师颁奖予菲律宾前总统罗姆斯故事和平奖基金会会长曼纽尔莫纳托先生。甲参议员赫克森阿尔瓦雷兹表彰因伫菲律宾对优罗难民所做的慈善义举。
即马邀请恁做伙聆听1994年12月甲1995年正月，青海无上师伫福尔摩沙西澳会见西方同修的时阵所做的开示，主题是性命因为淬炼而升华。
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you. When association members convene from around the world, Supreme Master Ching Hai often meets with groups of different nationalities for discussions in English or their native language.
I just mentioned about some people that are afraid of the light, say, from heaven. So she also, if the initiate also afraid like that, and if the master holding hand of the initiate, would the initiate then can go through this kind of very shuddering light on her? I say, yes, of course. And you will not feel fear when the master around you. And the master always around, especially at the time of death. So no fear. Yeah, the master will erase all the fear at the time of death. And you will feel safe going home. Sweet and lovely, and you have no patience to wait for departure. Yeah. And also the master know where you belong to which level. If you belong to the second level, the master will take you only there and don't force you to go to higher or make you feel uncomfortable. And from there you study more and then you go up later. Yeah. But every day you meditate now, you get more used to with the strong light and you purify yourself now. So you can bear, otherwise you cannot bear the light. Even from the second level, never mind the fifth level. It will burn you to cinder. Okay. That's why we must get used to it more and more every day. Yeah? More meditation, more used to it the light, and then stronger. Nothing is as apparent as it seems. As I told you already, just like outside the mother of two children. Huh? So nothing is exactly the way we see. There's something inside behind it. And a lot of bad karma background, many lifetimes hang together in that moment. Yeah. For example, the doctor, maybe he prepare a lot of medicine to sedate the patient, maybe many hours. But the time comes, he must take the tumor out. That moment must do it. Even it hurts the relative sitting around or it hurts the patient, he must do it. He cannot hang around waiting for the patient, to wake up and tell him again, now can I take your a tumor? Are you okay now? Yeah, it's the time, okay? And then sedate him again, and then take it out. At that time the patient will say, no, you don't. I don't care what you say, don't do it, I'm so scared. Thing like that. And people are not surprised when the doctor cut open somebody's flesh and do something. But people are surprised when a master scolds somebody and operate invisibly in order to take out some of the garbage, the bad karmic tumor inside our psychic being. So it's more difficult to be master than a doctor. But also it's difficult to be a doctor sometimes. You help people, and then accidentally or karmically people die, and then the doctor goes to jail.
Yes. Ich habe mal ausgerechnet, wie viele Menschen es sind, die du erlöst. Weil wenn du bis in die 5. Generation die Menschen erlöst, das ist eigentlich fast die ganze Welt.
Nein, nicht die ganze Welt. Jeder hat nur einige, wie sagt man, Angehörige.
Also
Ja?
sind ja viele,
Ja.
das sind ja die ganzen Tanten und Cousinen und alles auch, oder?
Ja, ich kannst du auch, aber es gibt andere Wesen, der wird wieder hier geboren. Deshalb, die Welt ist nie leer.
Aber es wird sehr schön werden,
Wenn es leer ist? Nein, das ist auch schön.
wenn sie wieder kommen, weil sie sind ja dann sehr glückliche Menschen, wenn sie kommen.
Wiederkommen hier?
Die Menschen, die wieder herkommen, die dann
Nein, nicht wiederkommen, aber von anderer Welt, Ebene, so wie tierisch oder so, andere gefangene Seele, ja? Wie sagt man, Freisein, von der Höhle oder sowas, über andere Ebene, die astrale, die zweite, die dritte Ebene Leute, muss wieder hier kommen. Ja? Ja. Und deshalb, obwohl ein Meister die ganze Weltpopulation ausleeren kann, da kommen andere Wesen, verstehst du? Von anderer Ebene, die hast noch kein Meister, ja? Und du musst dieses menschliche Leben ausfüllen. As I say, okay, if any initiated people can take up 5 generations of themselves, liberation, then because I have so many disciples, maybe it means the whole world already. Because we have so many relatives. But no, each one has only a limited number of relatives and friends, for 5 or 6, even 100 generations. Yeah, we don't always have so much. Even we're born and then we don't have more sons to carry out our bloodline. Then it's finished here. For example, like that. Yeah, and besides, even if the master can take the whole population of the world out to heaven, there will be other beings who will be born here, a being from hell or from other astral world or second world, who, without a master, must come back here, be born again. Only the soul with master can continue to study and go further. The soul without master, even if you are on the 4th level, you must come back. If you don't happen to meet the master from the 4th level and take you up, you must come back here. You're a very high being, but still you have to come here, be a human, and then study with the master, and then go quickly. Yeah. Or 3rd level, even you have no bad karma, but no good for you. You can just hang around there forever. It's no improvement, no knowledge. It's just okay, And then after some time, the 3 world will be destroyed, and you also gone. You have to find somewhere else. And you must find a master. Yeah. If not, whichever world, you can't reach the 5th without master anyhow. The most you can reach the 4th level, but this is very difficult. You probably have some master in order to reach the 4th level. But those masters may be not powerful enough to send you up above the darkness into the 5th. So you hang around there. Nothing happened to you, no karma, no bad things, but you don't have nothing, just hang around. And no improvement. So you come down and then do something, earn the merit, and meet the master, and come up again. Okay? Actually, cannot cover the whole world. Huh? Each master has limited number to take with him. Not that the master don't want to take the whole world, but there's no affinity.
Wenn die anderen mit uns nichts zu tun haben, dann sind wir eine Familie.
Wir haben nichts alles miteinander zu tun. Ja, aber nein. Nicht so engste Relation. Hm? We must go by bloodline, you know. For example, we have affinity with 10 people, or 100 people. Then we'll be born into their bloodline, in their circle, and bound together by this affinity, and become mother and friend, or husband and wife. We cannot always have relation with the whole mankind, even though they in turn maybe have some relation with us. Yeah. For example, even now you have relationship with the mosquito, so they suck your blood. Also same blood. But you cannot take the mosquito to heaven with you. We don't need it there. Yeah. Yeah, you can't just do that. And we go by affinity, you know. Most of the people being born again and again into the same group of affinity. Yeah. For example, last life she's your mother. This life she's your father. Next life she's your husband. For example, just take turn and just go around in a circle and become each other relatives all the time. Therefore, we have just a limited number of friends and relatives. That's why you love each other. You must come in and go in all the time together. You cannot forget. See? That's why when you have a baby in your arm, you love it right away, even if you don't know each other before. Huh? Before he's born, he's a total stranger. And you don't even ask him to come. He just introduces himself into your body and then come out. Yeah, I am. Yeah. But you have affinity with each other, see? Maybe sometimes enemy. That's why you have love-hate relationships. Yeah. As today, one of the Korean person asked me, he has a girlfriend 2 years ago before initiation. And he thinks she has the evil influence upon him, negative, make him sick and all that. I said, how do you know? Maybe you make her sick. Maybe you give her a bad influence. I said, we feel that because of her, his body is no good and sick and all that. I said, if you can prove it, then it's fine. If you have seen it for yourself, it's fine. If not, better don't think like that. Sometimes you accuse people for nothing, right? Second, even if it is true, you should just forget it. He said because he feels like she still continues to influence him, you know. I said, no. You continue to meditate. You are strong now. You initiate it. Even the whole world cannot affect you. Never mind one girl. And already passed. I said, the past is the past. Forget it. But maybe he's right. You can feel sometimes, you know, who comes to bother you and who obstruct you. Yes. Because sometimes they are your enemies in the last life. And they came back to be your husband and wife and friend in order to get close to you, in order to attack you. Really. That's why the Buddha said, you mistake the thief for the son. Yeah. Mistake the enemy for friend. It's true like that also. It's true. But we soon realize, yeah. And the more we practice, all this karma and hostile relationship will slowly fall apart. Yeah. Or we will transform them into a positive relationship and take our enemy with us. So we destroy the enemy forever. Kill them. Never come back again. Right? Together go to heaven and no more enemy. Only angel. So that's why we must meditate. Huh? We must continue the connection with God. That's the only solution. It's the only force that can dilute all this illusion and hatred and, you know, past connection with friends or enemies alike. Otherwise we cannot get out. Yeah? This life you kill her or you harm her, next life she come back and kill you, harm you, and then next life you come back. And that's how life goes on. That's the play of Maya. That's on purpose. To trap you into the situation, even though you have the free will, but it would create a lot of temptation to make you weak, to make you think that the wrong thing you do is right, or brainwash you, or give you into the situation where a lot of bad friends influence you and tell you the wrong is the right. Yeah. Or give you drug and wine, and then you don't know what's wrong from right.
Some of the tragic tolls of addictive drug abuse. Over 200,000 deaths each year. Costs of $181 billion each year in the United States. $33 billion in the UK. Lifetime cost of current drug addiction amounts to $575 billion in the UK. Harmful effects: brain damage, stroke, heart disease, liver disease, tuberculosis, emphysema, cancer, depression, suicide, permanent memory loss, mental illness, higher infant mortality, increased crime and violence, impotence. Crime and violence. Illegal drugs are a factor in 50% of burglaries in the United Kingdom each year. In the U.S., 60% of people arrested each year have been taking illegal drugs. 650 heroin addicts in the U.S. committed 70,000 crimes in a 3-month period. Social costs. U.S. businesses lose $100 billion per year due to employees' drug and alcohol abuse. Australians pay $53 billion per year for healthcare, law enforcement, and lost productivity of drug users. Environmental costs. Every gram of cocaine produced destroys 4.4 square meters of rainforest, with 300,000 hectares of rainforest lost each year to cocaine production. Death. 52 people die each day due to drugs in the U.S. In Canada, substance abuse is attributed to 21% of total deaths and 23% of potential life years lost due to early mortalities. Plus more.
Some of the tragic tolls of alcohol. 2.3 million alcohol-related deaths per year worldwide. Cost of alcohol-related illnesses. $186.4 billion in the United States. Up to $210 to $665 billion globally. Disease. Higher amounts of alcohol increase the cancer risk. Even half a glass of wine daily increases the risk of mouth or throat cancer by 168%. Cancer of the liver, breast, colon, esophagus, rectum, liver disease, cardiovascular disease, metal toxicity, brain damage, amnesia and dementia, brain shrinkage, organ failure, heart, liver, kidneys, stomach, pancreas, eyes, birth defects, mental retardation, fetal alcohol syndrome, stunted growth, facial deformity, sudden infant death syndrome, miscarriage. Alcohol-related violence. Child abuse, 50% of cases. Violence toward loved ones, 30% of cases. Violent acts, 40 to 80% of cases. Suicides, 20 to 50% of cases. Plus more.
That's the game of this life. That's how the Maya king bind us into this world. Otherwise, he has no soul. If everybody born here and white is an angel, how can he control people? Then the world doesn't exist. That is a heaven already. Then it's not a world anymore. And nowhere we can play. No school, no teacher, no student, nothing. Then the world only have heaven, see? Then I don't exist. I don't need you, you don't need me. We all play around. But sometimes the plan of the creation exists in different levels, so that it has a creation. Like school, elementary school, high school, college, like that. Each one is good, and we like that. Even though, for example, the teacher, he already graduated from college, but he go back to primary school in order to repeat the same lesson that he learned 20 years ago. Why? For the other students. But while he is in the primary school, he repeats the same like the student. He reads the same thing every day like them. It doesn't mean he's stupid. He's there to teach them. We like it. We like to be teacher of primary school. He don't have to. He can go out and do something more interesting. But he prefers to repeat again and again, day after day, year after year, the same things. for the sake of people. Yes.
I was talking about relationships, schools, teachers. What kind of relationship do we have to you? Sometimes you feel like friends, sometimes like mother, sometimes very strong, like master. Different all the time. Sometimes every minute, every second, sometimes I don't know, I can't explain it. What's that?
Whenever you need a mother, you feel like I'm your mother. Whenever you need a friend, you feel you rather have a friend than a teacher. Teacher seems so stern and so far-fetched. You know, you prefer me as a friend, then you take it as a friend. No problem. If it's comfortable for you, take it. Why not? A teacher can also be a friend, huh? Yeah. But a friend cannot always be a teacher. Sometimes you have a good friend, right? And the friend can also be your teacher. Maybe even sometimes your wife or your husband is even also your friend or your teacher to you. Yeah, and can teach you something. Yeah, it's no problem.
Even the son.
Hmm?
Even the son can be a teacher to you.
Yes.
But I was very upset in this situation, you know. And I screamed, I said, it's a stupid life and I don't like this life. My son told to me, I think this is one of my best lives.
You remember, not like worse than this. Sometimes the young children can remember their past life.
感谢好善的观众收看这集的师徒之间节目。明仔请继续观赏性命因为淬炼而升华最后一集。青海无上师伫福尔摩沙西湖的开始，请继续观赏健康生活节目。焦点新闻后马上为你播出，就伫咧无上师电视台。伫上天的恩典下，愿所有的众生互敬互重，互无相处。
We appreciate your gentle company for this segment of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again tomorrow for the conclusion of Go Beyond the Difficulties of Life, a lecture by Supreme Master Hsihu in Hsihu, Formosa. Stay with us for healthy living. Coming up next, right after noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television. With heaven's grace, may all beings live harmoniously in dignity and respect.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD